Every day keep counting, we keep saying thank God for life, we'll never stop saying that. I think I can say the city is very lovely. And my name is Kizzy K. I am the voice of the mic. 90.3 FM is the dial. And voice of the people is the name. And the man behind your speaker, behind your radio speaker, behind your stereo while you're driving right now. It is the voice of the mic. I am Kizzy K, the only sports analyst without pace info, Legal City. And let's get to talking business. Talk about what's going on. First of all, a whole lot of highs. Talk about highlights or wonderful top stories. Let's just check in and talk about them. Discuss them as well. You know, normally I like to go back to the home side, but this time around, I just cannot shove it off. Talk about what's going on in the world of sports. So let's start with the fact that big names will be inducted. Talk about the Hall of Fame. So Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger are first two managers inducted into the Premier League Hall of Fame. Ferguson led Man United to 13 Premier League titles, with Arsene Wenger in charge for 3 Arsenal titles. Whenever you talk about that, you should remember the invisible. I will not forget that set. Lauren Atamemaya, you know the Overmars, you know the kind of one called, you know the Thierry Henry, Robert Perez. I mean, so many wonderful teams that time. And so what we see now is another great Arsenal, different version of their own self. And also on the top stories this morning. Still very much trending. Son Heung-min says he feels responsible for the departure of Tottenham head coach Antonio Conte. Son finished joint top scorer in Premier League last season, but has just 6 Premier League goals this season. And according to the Republic of Korean player, he said, as a player, I'm very sorry. I'm really sorry. He's a world-class coach. We had a great journey together. Now, when we brought that on the radio yesterday, a whole lot of people were saying, Son don't have to say that. Whether you say it or not, everything has been just the way it is. Nothing changes. But trust me, I understand on the part, because he played a very integral part about the way Tottenham Hotspur did last season. Talking about games played, 35 games played, you know, last season. That was 2021-2022 season. And also, he got 23 goals and 9 assists. But this season, he's played 26 games, 6 goals. 6 goals in 23 games, that's poor. 6 goals in 26 games, very poor for Son Heung-min. And then 4 assists. Now you can actually get the vibe and to know why he's saying something of that nature. But people feel like, no, you don't have to say that. Son, why you want to say that? You're not the team. Antonio Conte blames the whole team. You can't take it upon yourself and say this is just about you. But he has tried to snake himself out to say, yes, I should take some of the blame. I feel I'm one of those who made Antonio Conte leave. But I think I should say, after all is said and done, more is said than done. And at this point, I don't know if I will say Tottenham is getting from bad to worse. I don't know. Fabio practicing the nails. But everything about that saga going on, talking about where he's been banned globally by FIFA, about what he did back in Juventus and Italian Serie A, you know, saying FIFA, we wanted to take action. We want this man to be banned globally. It was a football irregularities. He didn't do it right when he was in Juventus. I mean, record got it right. And now FIFA took on the Serie A talking point. And now he's been banned globally. Right now, this could affect Harry Kane. Everybody knows that. It just could affect him. And the club is coming out to say, we want to know what's going on. We need an explanation. You need to tell us why is this happening. Where are we going? Are we going from bad to worse? Are we going from worse to worse? If there's a word like that. Moving on the top story is FIFA confirmed Tottenham managing director of football Fabio Paratici 30 months ban extended globally. Paratici banned after financial irregularities at Juventus, where he was sporting director until 2021. And this is where the story starts. Italian Serie A. The Italian FA requested Paratici's suspension from all football activities, giving worldwide effect. And right Right now, Tottenham seeking further clarification from FIFA for details worldwide extension for Patricia's ban. Patricia can appeal against worldwide ban to FIFA appeal committee within next 10 days. I should say his time starts now. You know what's about this? He have the right to appeal, yeah, but the story is, if this really comes to play, like really after the appeal not being granted, it means he's going to be shutting up his mouth. He can't have a say, talk about Tottenham Hotspur transfers. And this is when they need this man most. They need Fabio Paratici. He's the man managing the team. Talk about the sporting side, talk about the football, managing director of the football, talk about the sales, the transfers, and everything has to go with the club. Right now, Daniel Levy knows this is not a good one for me. He knows it's not a good one for Tottenham Hotspur. On Sunday, they lost their manager, head coach, talk about Antonio Conte, who left for Turin. And now it's Christian Stellini to work with Ryan Mason. And if you look at it very well, you can actually agree with me right now that Tottenham is going through a lot. This is I don't know the word to say. I don't want to be, I should be radio friendly, yeah, but I don't want to say a wrong word on the radio. But I have a word in my mind. I should have tagged Tottenham Hotspur right now. But I'm going to keep it like it never existed. So if there's any team I feel sorry about now, I should say I feel very sorry for Tottenham Hotspur. I feel very sorry for them. I don't know why is it happening now. That's the question. Why not before? Why now? Antonio Conte left some time ago. So everything is going on wrong now. The fans they say we need an explanation. We want to know, we need a clarification. Get us involved. We need to know what's going on. Our sporting director, managing director of football is into something that's not good to hear. You know, that's financial irregularities. I know that affects Juventus as well. So he was among the side that did that wrong back in 2021, and it's really happening now, hurting him. So in everything you do, possibly, you know, you feel like you've gone out of this, you've done something and you feel like nobody got to see me. I've escaped now. You know what? It happens in life. It comes back to hurt you again. Exactly the way he's hurting this man right now. Fabio Paratici did not see this coming anytime soon. But we now talk about Manchester United. Marcus Rashford dismisses reports claiming he's demanding wages of £500,000 a week. Rashford's contract expires in summer of 2024 after Man United exercised 1 year extension this season. Rashford said, "It's complete nonsense. The club and myself have been respectful to one another. My focus is purely on finishing as well as possible in league and winning trophies." Well, right now, we know he's a very, very good player. We know he's in one of the best form of his life, if not the best form of his life. And when he gets close like this, clubs know what they need to do. They know what they need to do. They need to let this guy get signed pen to paper. They need to let him do what he wants to do. You know, I think he's proven over time. Yes, I could be very young, but I'm a very vital player for Manchester United. So why not give me what I want? But I think I love the fact that he's come up to the media to explain, to say this is absolutely nonsense. You don't say that for me. That's £500,000, £500,000 a week. And that's according to reports. Speculations, right? In football, we know how it works. But he has come out to target absolutely nonsense. I feel he's being professional here. I think he's giving a whole lot of respect to the club and also for himself. His gameplay and, is still a very young man who shouldn't spoil his game with the rest of money issues. So I also made you understand Ferguson led United to 13 Premier League titles with Arsene Wenger in charge for 3 Arsenal titles. I also made you understand Sir Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger are first 2 managers inducted into Premier League Hall of Fame. So a list of 15 players to be announced today for votes to decide next 3 inductees. Members of Aston Villa and Arsenal backroom staff charged with proper conduct at game on February 18th. Aston Villa victory Manas and Miguel Molina of Arsenal charged for 2 incidents at Villa. That's at Villa Park. The first incident occurred after Arsenal third goal in 4-2 win, while second took place at the full time. And Brentford announced its record turnover of £140.9 million and profit after tax of £25.7 million for year to June 30th, 2022. And when I come in the morning show like this to talk about huge money like this, I don't know. When you talk about 140 $1.9 million. You know that's a huge amount of money. You convert to Nigeria naira, talk about our currency. You know what it takes you to. We're talking about pounds here. Okay, move on with you. Let's talk about the FA Cup. Fulham boss Marco Silva and Alexander Mitrovic apologized to referee for behavior in Man United loss. Silva and Mitrovic were sent off and charged for conduct towards Chris Kavanagh on March 19th. Mitrovic will miss at least 3 games and could face longer ban for shoving Kavanagh quarterfinal. I mean, it was shoving the goalkeeper, the referee in the quarterfinals. And he got me to say, you need to know the kids are watching. You don't do that regular. You don't do that. You don't go close to the referee. You're just a footballer. You don't have a say on what he says. I mean, that's the skipper of the side, not you. I mean, got so close, and I felt like, are you trying to fight this man? If you check it from the VAR from every angle, you could find out that he's very, he was very guilty. Maybe Chris Kavanagh was doing what he knows how to do well. So according to the manager, I talk about Fulham manager Marco Silva, a well-respected manager for me. He said I should have controlled my emotions better. It was a very difficult moment to match when we terminated. I'll bring that again. I should have controlled my emotions better. It was a very difficult moment in match we dominated. I'm sorry that I was not on the pitch to lead team to what would have been historical semi-final. And also the Serbian guy talk about Mitrovic Alexander. He said I allowed my frustration to get the better of me, and how I reacted was wrong. I think this is what I expected. He should apologize to us. And he said he went as far as saying I was trying to get the referee's attention. I appreciated. I shouldn't have put my head on him. So semi-final between Man City and Sheffield United at Wembley will be played on Saturday, April 22nd. Brighton take on United in the second semi-final on following day, Sunday, April 23rd. Another one you need to know. FIFA in discussion with teams about what captains can and cannot wear at the Women's World Cup. England captain Harry Kane was forced to abandon plan to wear One Love armband at Qatar World Cup. Lioness captain Lee Williamson wore Rainbow armband when she lifted Euro 2024 trophy in summer. FIFA say new host nations will now be announced soon, with tournament taking place from May 20 to June 11. I'll talk about the case study for today. This is the very big one. In the world of boxing, Anthony Joshua. I'm a fan of Anthony Joshua. Okay. I'm also a fan of Alexander Usyk, the Ukrainian man. I mean, these guys are, I call them legendaries. I love them. You know, when I watch boxing, the Bulge fight, the WBA, RBF, WBA. It is very incredible. Anthony Joshua says now is worst time to fight him as he prepares to face Jermaine Franklin on Saturday. This headline sounds like he's running away. The headline sounds like he doesn't want to appreciate the fight, but he's coming up to tell us now. This is the worst time to get a fight with me. I have a very big fight ahead of me against Jermaine Franklin on Saturday. Franklin suggested now is best time to face Joshua after 3 losses in his last 5 bouts. I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? If Joshua is coming up, sounds funny to say. If Joshua is coming up to say this is the worst time to get a fight with me, you know, as he prepares for Jermaine Franklin, that's a fight in his mind. But on Jermaine Franklin's side, he doesn't see that as a say. And he's coming up to say now is the best time. Now is the best time to face Joshua after 3 losses in his last 5 bouts. If I want to go from his video, talk about Jermaine Franklin, I would buy into his ideas. I can't be losing 3-5. I can't be losing 5 fights. And you expect me to still be on that way. No, I need to get a fight to cover up the pains, to cover up what I feel that's not good enough for me. So Joshua will return to the ring for the first time since losing rematch against Alexander Usyk in August. And according to the English guy, Joshua said, the more he talks, the bigger grave he digs. I could say a lot, but I respect my opponent. I'll say that again so you know. He said, the more he talks, the bigger grave he digs. I could say a lot, but I respect my opponent. I'm prepared for 12 rounder, but I believe in my ability and counter-punching to put dent in him. Counter-punch is a very big word. Counter-punching in boxing. Do you know how big that word is? He's trying not to brag. Maybe he's trying not to, he's trying not to show himself. Yeah, the many guys will say you, they show your small self. So I think he's just trying to be professional on this. And Joshua said, I can't believe no fight have been made at championship level. I'm happy to get back to work. So we look out to wait to see how that goes. More reason I'm seated here, more reason I'm here, more reason I'm always, here on the radio to give you that sporting news. That this remains my priority. Updating your sports is what I do for you. I mean, what do I gain? What do I stand to gain if I don't bring out every bit of it? I mean, the in-depth, the nitty-gritty about the sports to let you know how it's going. So I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated. I'll keep you posted. Don't worry. Like I say, the morning show is not always my friend. Come with me, let's quickly check on what's going on in the world of cricket. Leighton Das makes 83 of 41 balls and Roni Taluta out 44 as Bangladesh take on a saleable 2-0 lead. Curtis Kamfa hits 50 off 30 balls in reply, but Ireland suffer loss to Shaki Al Hassan, takes 5-22. Durham signed Australian spinner Matt Coheman for 2023 season as replacement for Todd Murphy. Murphy unavailable for first championship matches, but Durham hopeful he will join team after Ashes. Hampshire wicket-keeper batter Ben Brown signs new contract at County until end of 2024 season. Australia named 19-old batter Phoebe Litchfield in 15 player squad for women's Ashes in England. Litchfield yet to play a test but made 2 unbeaten half centuries in her debut against Pakistan. Okay, lastly on the show, I should end with tennis. Britain Neil Skupski and Wesley Kohoff suffered defeat in quarterfinals of men's double event. Santiago Gonzalez and Edward Roger Vezem beat Skupski and Kohoff 4-6, 7-6, 10-5 in Miami. Great Britain drawn to play Australia, France and Switzerland at Davis Cup group stage in September. Matches will be played in Manchester with Valencia, Bologna and undecided Croatia to host the groups. I got one for you. Athletic Ireland 6-time Paralympic champion sprinter Jason Smith announces retirement at the age of 35. Laura May and Gemma Rickey quit altitude training camp and leave coach Andy Young in South Africa. UK Athletics says staff working with both athletes to ensure they receive the support they require. I think this is where I have to go. I got swimming, I got NBA. But you know what the sport be sure do to you? It makes you feel like you need to be pacey a lot. But sometimes you don't have to be that so pacey. You need to explain things very well. Explain it more. Very much thank you, Lagos City, for being a part of the show. It is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM, the best place you need to be at all time. Don't change the dial. Mary and Debbie Onaife comes up next. But one thing that is very special to me is the fact that you need to know without God there can never be Kizzy K. And there's nothing wrong in starting small. And you know there's everything wrong when you settle for less. Lagos City and beyond. You need to keep dreaming big. Work hard to make it a reality. One thing is certain, I will never be far away from you. And that's the reason why I've chosen to leave the song Ayomi the Sounds featuring Davido for you. And this one is titled Far Away. I am Kizzy K, the voice of the mic.